Okay, I'm making this video to expose Cody Schwab for being a piece of shit. He tweeted this May 31st, 2024. Regardless of your opinion on bans being just or not, I really want people to take a second to realize there's a human that is actually just going through it. Convincing them to keep going, coddling, or even antagonizing them all have only negative consequences at this point. So number one, why would telling someone to keep going or coddling them only have negative consequences? And if you do all three, you're just not interacting with them at all. And that contributes to social isolation and depression, which is the main reason that Hacks listed for taking his own life. So Cody needs to take accountability for that. He enabled that with his position in the community, highly influential, 1.5k likes on this tweet alone. Someone says, "This is so sad, bro. I'm honestly fucking terrified we're going to have another Etika situation, and the only thing these TOs are going to do is give their condolences. These TOs are selfish and lack any empathy." All that. Stop blaming the TOs at this point. It's been shown time and time again they're substantially more nuanced than just LMAO banned, and right now the priority should be just getting him better. Letting him compete isn't that. It puts a band-aid on something that needs surgery. Number one. Why is Cody talking like a mental health professional? What does he know about Hacks' mental state? You know, why do we leave Hacks' mental state to the perception of these top-level esports players rather than a third party like a doctor or something? You know what I mean? That doesn't make any sense to me. So why would Cody know that it needs surgery? Why would letting him compete not help? When Hacks himself has said that he's genuinely begging to rejoin the Melee community because he's in financial crisis, right? He lives with his mom in fucking New York, and he lost his main source of income. He's begging. He's gone to the hospital from the sheer stress of bleeding money. He's begging, guys, please let me back into the community. But Dr. Cody Schwab is determined letting him compete doesn't help. He needs surgery for some reason. All right, so Cody needs to take accountability for a few things there. We're also going to get into this. Guys, this is the biggest load of bullshit I've ever read. This is shortly after Hacks passed. I've been working with Hacks for the last 2 years, pretty much nonstop to get him back into tournaments. It's bullshit. If you were trying to get Hacks back into tournaments, you would have made one tweet that says, "Hey guys, I think it's about time we start a dialogue about getting Hacks unbanned." But you didn't do that, and someone actually asked, you know, why didn't you boycott a tournament until Hacks could go back if you were seriously working nonstop, all this behind the scenes espionage drama? Because there was a system directly in place and timelines given after 2023. Admittedly, I had zero part beforehand and was also still livid with him from personal issues. Okay, so we're supposed to believe that this guy was on the forefront of getting Hacks unbanned, but he also had beef with him, right, in 2023. So it's only the past 2 years. Before that, he hated Hacks. But how much did he hate Hacks during this timeline? So basically, this story is very, muddy and weird. It's kind of hard to even read. Kept this shit to myself because I didn't want to drop a bombshell. But if you're gonna fucking fight fire with me, I'm gonna fight back. Why does Cody talk like a 35-year-old Karen bitch? Dude, this dude's a fucking pussy. Told this bitch about what happened with my mom back at Pound Underground and lied, wrongfully so, about the extent because of insecurities. So he's saying that he lied, wrongfully so, right? And Hacks called him out for it. So to catch you guys up to speed, basically, Cody Schwab put out a twit longer that said that he got SA'd by his mom. And then I guess he told Hacks this in person, and Hacks was like, dude, that was kind of weird. You fucked your mom, you must have known. That's what he says that Hacks said, right? But if we actually look at the receipts, I'm criticizing you for this aspect of what you did specifically. To be clear, used to leverage this story in insanely manipulative ways, especially with me. It's incredibly disingenuous of you to make this tweet, especially given the circumstance. So this is what confuses the shit out of me. My mother made advances on me. I hooked up with my mother. Parentheses. I lied about having sex because I thought it would make it seem more in my favor. What the fuck does that mean? Oh, I hooked up, but I lied about the sex part. I don't know if it was some I don't even want to think about it or even speak examples, but Yeah, this whole situation is incredibly shady. Hacks also says this: you explicitly called me clinically insane when I provided a long list of injustices that I've fallen prey to, which you've yet to acknowledge. No attempt to contact me, nothing. Betrayed me on June 4th by feeding the Hacks is crazy narrative. Yeah, so Hacks himself doesn't even believe that he was crazy, by the way. And his mother has also confirmed that she has never heard of Hacks having any mental illness. So Hacks wasn't crazy. Cody enabled this narrative that Hacks is crazy. But how mad just was Cody about this? I don't think I've ever felt this much blind rage and hatred towards someone in my life. Holy fuck. So I'm going to take Hacks' side because Hacks is calling Cody a liar, and Cody himself says that he is a liar. As someone who is unfortunately an experienced lying manipulator, what the fuck? How are you going to mask off like this? Cody has said himself, you don't even need to like guess. Cody just outright tells you, I'm a lying manipulator. And we're supposed to take his side versus Hacks in 2021 when he's saying again that he lied in the first place, which is wrong. So that's what Cody was mad. Cody was so mad at Hacks, he doesn't think he's ever felt so much blind rage towards one person in his life. Yet we're supposed to believe that he was on the front lines of getting Hacks unbanned. It's just bullshit. It doesn't make any sense. So Cody's next line here, it's actually something that Hacks breaks down in evidence.zip too. It's what we call a preemptive defense, because Cody knows that Hacks was financially unstable and it was bringing him a lot of stress. So Cody says this: I offered Hacks financial assistance before I got dropped. I don't speak about it publicly because I firmly believe if you do things for people to speak about them publicly, you're doing it for the wrong reason. So Cody is breaking one of his firm beliefs in the same sentence. He doesn't even say that he gave Hacks financial assistance. He says that he offered it. Even if he gave him some, it clearly wasn't enough because Hacks was going to the hospital from the stress of his financial burden, you know? So that doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense for Cody to bring up in the first place, but he does it. It's called a preemptive defense. Watch evidence.zip too. I also believed it was the best for his mental health. Once again, why does it matter what esports players think is the best for an individual's mental health? It's bullshit. I also believe it's best for his mental health if I worked behind the scenes in case he slipped up or something happened that could cause people to harass him even more than he already was. I mean, like, what? Like, I don't even... That just doesn't even, like, make sense. It's just word vomit. So he says... He goes off about the people criticizing him and other players. Just because our methods didn't work or line up with your beliefs. It doesn't line up with anyone's beliefs because no one believes that top-level video game players are doctors or mental health professionals. It doesn't line up with anyone's beliefs. Doesn't mean they didn't happen. Yeah, they shouldn't have happened. It's not your business to tell someone to go to school to prove that they're mentally well, right? It's doubly frustrating to see so many people who advocated for Hacks and trying to improve the treatment of him, once again, treatment, what the fuck, then turn around to send death threats, harass, and bully people who actively tried to help him, repeating the same damn cycle you're trying to avoid. So no, it's actually the people who are critical of you who are trying to prevent the same damn cycle. I don't know what he means, because yeah, like, obviously the way they went about things are the cause for what happened, and he is in fact in danger of repeating the same cycle. A lot of the decisions made along the way were clearly wrong, and I'm sure there were some bad faith actors, like yourself. This is the most amount of accountability you will ever see these people take. Alright, yeah, so that's pretty big struggle to read through that. It's just so grimy. So fucking grimy. Alright, goodbye.